Hello, chat. I was gonna not talk to you first, but I'm gonna talk to you first, actually, because I changed my mind. Lower day, you guys know what that means. No alerts and stuff. I hope my Wi-Fi isn't super bad this time, because it was kind of last stream, so I'm just kind of hoping and praying. You guys have fun. I will see you soon. Toshi, I see you, you know. Why are you here again? I thought I told you to go back to Jay. Well, I guess I'm taking you to her then. I haven't seen her in a while anyway. I have to tell her about Warren still. Okay, let's go.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Where did you... Who are you?
You don't already know? I thought it would be obvious, all things considered.
Karma?
Bingo! And here I was worried all that sleep had made you slow, Northern Star.
I'm just gonna go find Jay.
Running away so soon? How rude, especially considering we were having such a lovely conversation. Besides, Eclipse doesn't need to be bothered right now. The universe knows that Faye needs the rest.
Right? This is important, though.
I'm sure I could help. Very few seem eager to ask. Perhaps I'm too intimidating?
Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Jay said you made the sanctuary.
Correct. It was the least I could do given everything. It's important to have a place where everyone can be safe, so long as those staying here don't cause any problems. Don't you agree, Northern Star?
I guess. Actually,
Enough about me, though. I find you much more interesting. Eclipse has told me so much about you and that flower of yours.
Jay talks about me?
She barely left your side whilst you were sleeping. It was quite annoying, actually. But her research into the rose was very insightful. It's a shame you're not doing more with it.
What is that supposed to mean?
You're the herbalist. You tell me.
Ugh, I'm done, okay? I'm going to find Jay.
I already told you that isn't a good idea.
Oh, so I shouldn't tell her that I saw Warren in the harbor? Because I think that's pretty important.
You saw Warren?
Yes! Me and Rose saw him. He was summoning crystals or something around my old house.
Are you alright? Is Rose alright?
Yes. Yes, he didn't see us. We ran to the portal and left.
Good. You did good. Eclipse is in her office. Be gentle when you wake her.
That was weird. Jay never told me what karma was like. I just didn't assume they would be like that. What do you mean do more with the flower? I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not exactly offering this thing that is keeping me alive up for charity. Oh well. I have more important stuff to deal with. Jay? Still done, Toshi. Jay? Jay? Wake up.
Hi?
You okay?
Yeah, where... Oh, I'm in my office. Okay. I don't remember falling asleep here. Hi! Sorry for, that.
Okay.
You okay? We'll bring you over here. Oh, hi,
You're a
Toshi.
bird.
What about him?
He keeps following me around and he won't leave me alone, and every time I tell him to come back to you, he just shows up at my door again.
Well, Oh, well,
So I thought I'd just bring him back.
well, I actually told him to stick around you, I guess.
Why?
You know, want to make sure you're okay and keep you company, I guess. He's a good bird, aren't you, Toshi?
Well, yeah, but... Okay.
What?
Why were you asleep at your office desk?
I just been working a lot, you know. Tyrannical God isn't going to stop himself, so yeah.
Speaking
I just been
of...
spending a lot of time here. What?
So... Toshi can tell you.
Is is everything okay?
Me and Rose saw Warren at my old house, or not at my old house, but near my old house, and near enough to where it's maybe a little bit worrying, I think.
You saw Warren. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Is Rose okay? Are you?
Yep.
He didn't hurt you, did he? Are you okay? Are
No, he didn't see us.
When did this happen?
A while ago. I just haven't been able to find you for some reason. You're always elsewhere when I try to look for you.
I'm sorry. I went to the harbor as well for a little bit, and the crystals they've spread out further. I guess that's probably connected.
Yeah, he was
but
he was pulling up some crystal things from the sea.
yeah. I just kind of after I saw that, I've just kind of been really trying to figure things out. I'm glad you're okay. You're sure he didn't see you. You're sure you're fine.
I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be fine if he had seen me, right?
Well, probably not. I'm I'm just so glad you're okay. God, okay. And you didn't think to tell me this? Was Toshi even with you?
Yeah.
You had one job. One job, Toshi. This complicates things. Oh my god. I mean, I was running under the assumption that he was around the harbor anyway, since the crystals were showing up, and now there's actually been seen. And oh, yeah.
Here.
Hi.
You wanted my hibiscus recipe, didn't you?
I did. Thank you. That's so sweet. You remembered.
Take it easy.
I do love some tea. Yeah, sorry, I just a lot has been happening. I've had to say since you woke up, but it's basically since we got here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be alright. Though, I mean, I haven't been handling everything all myself. I mean, Artemis came with me to the harbor, and I asked Claire for some help looking into the crystals. I haven't heard back from her yet, but she's very capable. So yeah, I've just kind of been here, or if I'm not here, buried in books, I guess. I've just been trying to figure something out. I'm sorry I haven't been around when you've been looking for me.
I was just about to ask, if you've been here the entire time, then why haven't I seen you?
I haven't been here the entire time. I guess I've just been not home a lot. Um,
Well, I've come to check here too, and you're just never in the same place as me.
I'm sorry about that. Honestly, I wasn't quite sure how much she wanted to see me after what we talked about. Silly of me, I know, but I guess work just seemed like an adequate distraction.
I told you I don't blame you.
I know, but it doesn't stop me feeling guilty about it.
I suppose.
I'm still sorry, and I'm more sorry that I haven't been around if you've been looking for me. I'm always here if you need me. Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
How have you been finding it since you woke up? I know, I mean, it mustn't have been nice going back there again and seeing him, but
Well, I don't know. I haven't really been out much.
have you been resting at least?
In a way.
I mean, something's better than nothing. I mean,
I've read almost every single book you gave me.
oh, wow, I did leave you quite a few. I saw you decorated your room. I hope the things were helpful that I left.
Yeah. Well, I want my own house again. I'm not fit for having roommates, Jay.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine, Mars. I didn't expect you to stay cooped up in my house forever. It's just
Oh.
a room if you ever need it. And I thought, better staying in there than a cramped little place in the infirmary. If you want your own place, there's nothing wrong with that. Just if you're planning on going outside the sanctuary, make sure you take one of the sigils.
What?
Oh, right. I don't believe I showed you those. There might be some downstairs still. Basically, when all the new people started showing up, I thought some of them wouldn't be super trusting of me or Artemis or anything, so made those. Basically, what the towers do to the sanctuary, it does to wherever you place them, just on a much smaller scale.
I see.
Yeah, just a way of keeping people safe. I think everybody's taken one, other than Izzy, but well. You haven't met her yet. She's an old friend of Physox, from my understanding. She's actually encountered him a few times since everything. That's the reason why she doesn't want to take a protection sigil, actually.
What? Wait. What's
Yeah, you were
correlation?
never super acquainted with Physox, I don't believe. Essentially,
Oh. Oh.
has it clicked?
I gave that guy a horrible first impression.
Oh, yes, he did come with your letters
Oh, no.
about Celine.
Oh, that's awful. Oh, no. Wait. Why isn't he here?
So, Physox's reasoning for coming to the valley in the first place was because some mysterious person saved his life and demanded he learn stuff about Celine or Allura. So he came here, and after I met him, I realized that he was a warlock. And what that basically is, well, I guess it's similar with me and Karma, but I naturally have magic, so it's a little more complicated. Isaac's a human, but the being who saved his life was a powerful person who gave Isaac access to his own power, making him a warlock and capable of using magic, all with the request that he learn about Allura. As it so happens, Isaac's unknown patron is Warren. And he didn't get a choice in the matter, so...
Oh.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, the towers keep out Warren. Warren and any power of his Visoc has access to that power. He cannot enter, and he cannot make it past any of the protection sigils. As far as I'm aware, Izzy's been the only one to see Visoc or speak with him, and she's very hesitant about taking one of the sigils for herself because she doesn't want to leave him alone despite the danger it could put her in. I've found somewhat of a solution for that, more so just a way to know if Izzy is in danger in the first place, but yeah, that's the gist of what's going on there. I wish he could come here, but, well, he knows where we are. Hasn't left a letter or anything, just asked Izzy to talk to some people. So, yeah.
Okay.
You
But
can
he's
understand
not-
it's very complicated.
But he's not. He's. Wait. He seemed nice enough, though.
He is. He's lovely, but, well, I guess we have books on it in the library, but being a warlock comes with a couple of risks. You don't just get magic freely from a patron, they get a form of control over the person they provide that power to.
Is it anything like being a vessel?
More or less, yes.
Oh.
I don't know why Vizok is out wandering. I don't know the circumstances that led Izzy to find him, but what I do know is that Warren wants everyone dead. And I'm not sure how willing he is to make Vizok do it for him. I'd hope that it wouldn't come to it. There hasn't been any issues with Izzy meeting with Vizok as of right now, but I'm not sure if that's just because the two of them are old acquaintances, or, well, if Warren is just waiting. I don't really know much of what's happening. But what I do know is it's dangerous out there. So
Yeah,
if you decide
I figured that out on my own.
I'm sure you did. But yeah, wherever you decide to set up your new place, just make sure you have that in the vicinity. They can be rather annoying, I will admit, but a small price for, protection, I'd say.
Okay.
Yeah. Very, very complicated times right now. It's giving me a headache just thinking about it.
I could find you something for that.
Definitely could be useful, but the tea is plenty of help. I mean,
Cheers.
a good cup of tea always calms nerves. But Yeah. I don't suppose you've seen many other people wandering about. I mean, if you've been staying in your room, I doubt it.
Fun thing about that.
Oh?
I ran into Karma before I came here. You didn't tell
Oh.
me that she was so...
Oh, how did that go? I'm sorry, I'm sorry. She is
She was really
definitely
insistent on me not
something.
coming here.
Well, she's been very insistent on me getting some rest, so I can probably piece that together. She means well. She has good intentions, but, well, a very funny way of going about things, I will say.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's definitely funny that you have met her, I suppose. I don't know of many who have had too much interaction with her, other than Artemis. They seem to get along a bit too well, all things considered.
She was kind of mean.
She is like that, definitely, yes. Again, she means well, but doesn't really show it. I put it down to her being a lesser sin. Demonic nature, I mean, not all demons are like that, but she's calmer. I guess it's the best way to put it. I apologize if she said anything that made you uncomfortable. Oh dear. Well,
There's, convenient timing of wanting to move out. Anyways.
I mean, I'm surprised no one's really seen her beforehand, though she has been more so mulling about the outskirts of the sanctuary than anything. Sort of keeping the place safe, I guess,
Oh my
but...
god. Sorry. That wasn't canon.
But regardless, yeah, she definitely is a character. Would you believe she's the first friend I ever made?
Really?
Yes, actually. Interesting situation, that one. But hey, when you're alone for so long, I guess summoning a demon seems like the best solution. Regardless, though, she's nice once you get to know her. It's just getting to know her that's the hard part.
You don't say.
You should have seen her when I first arrived in the valley. Sent everyone on a wild goose chase for books by this adventurer who lived during the harbour before the calamity. Always knew more than she was letting on, and, well, it was very, very funny, I guess, being in on the joke, but I suppose a lot of people didn't quite take it the same way. But it was her presence initially that stopped Allura from becoming a nuisance, and then, well, when Karma had to leave, that's when all of those things happened.
Say that again?
What part? I mean, yeah, Karma got injured and had to leave the harbour for quite some time, and, well, Allura took the opportunity without a
Allura.
person more powerful. Yes, I'm not quite sure if you heard people refer to her as that.
Oh.
Yeah, Warren called. Yeah,
Oh.
that's her true name. She's well, not a fae, but kind of fae adjacent creature, a little bit like Rose being a Vila. So names hold a bit of power with them. Not as much as it would with me, but, well, taking on a new face, a different disguise, changed her name, found out what it is, gives a bit of the upper hand, but no one's seen her since the tower.
What? What?
What?
We don't know where. Wait.
We
Wait.
don't know where she is.
Seriously?
Okay. Calm down. Calm down. Take a breath.
I thought she was
Okay.
gone.
She could be dead, Mars.
But you don't know that.
No. I don't know that. The only person who would have that information would be Warren himself or Faisok. But what I do know is that when Karma teleported us here, Faisok and Allura were left behind. Warren took them somewhere, did something with them. I can't imagine he's letting her off scot-free for trying to take over the valley in his stead, for breaking the barrier to begin with.
Right.
I want to know if she's around as much as anyone. I want to make sure that she can't hurt anyone again like she did to you or to Katie or to Rose. But there's been nothing. No sighting. I don't believe Faisok's mentioned anything to Izzy about her. I do have intention to look into things. It was one of my reasonings for going to the harbour again in the first place. We were looking around the casino. I do still need to ask Artemis about the book she found. But regardless, there was no sign of her anywhere. I don't know what Warren is doing with her. I don't know if Warren has left her alive, but we're safe in the sanctuary. Okay?
Okay.
She poked her head in here in any capacity. Karma would get rid of her. I would get rid of her. I'm not going to let her hurt you again. Okay?
Right.
I'm sorry for bringing it all up so casually at
It's
first.
fine.
I sort of
I don't know.
forgot.
I guess I just assumed she was gone for good.
She could
no one
be.
said anything about her since I woke up, so I just didn't really think about it.
I'm hoping that she's dead and gone. Believe most people are at this point, but there's no way of really knowing. But we'll find out.
Okay.
We'll find out, and at the end of the day, there's much bigger fish to fry, unfortunately. Actually, when you passed out, that was because, well, Warren forced her to return everyone's souls. He took away her power to do that in the first place. She can't do much now. I mean, she still has magic, don't get me wrong, but nothing like she had before. She's not a deity anymore, she's just a person.
Okay.
How about let's get some fresh air. Come on. I didn't realize it was night.
Me neither.
At least the sky is pretty. Sky.
Stars remind me of you.
Oh, that's quite adorable, actually.
You know, stars are kind of the only reason I ever believed in magic before coming here.
You know, some people say that stars are the lives of, well, the souls of people who have passed away. A little bit of magic in the sky immortalized forever. There's a whole load of things that you can tell from looking at the stars. Navigation, prediction. There's a whole bit of magic centered around it, in fact. Happens to be my speciality.
The only one I know is the Northern Star.
Is probably one of the most important ones, at least for navigation. I mean, it makes sense, all things considered. Trying to think on what constellation that's a part of. Picasso, something along those lines, maybe. I mean, I think I've mentioned it to you before, but my favorite constellation's Marzaki.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
If you're ever interested in reading more about them all, I have a book in the library for them now.
Sure.
Could be fun, but sky is a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
No matter where you are, you can look up at the moon and someone else is looking at it too.
I've never thought about it like that. Do you think?
I guess it's...
Do you think my dad's looking at the same sky right now?
I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's thinking about you.
Toshi, go back to your mama.
Tired of him already?
No. But, you know. I don't need him spying on me.
Spying? He's just... he's a magic familiar. He can make sure you're okay. Even if I'm
I
not there.
appreciate it. But you have to trust that I can take care of myself.
I do trust that you can take care of yourself, but I'm not going to stop me from worrying.
You can check on me yourself.
I will. I will.
But I also don't mind stealing him sometimes.
Of course you can. I'm sure he'd be happy rather than being stuck in the office with me. Isn't that right, Toshi? Don't mess with my hair. Stop it. He does that a lot. He's probably been putting more twigs in your hair, to be honest.
Oh, that's where they came from.
Toshi, his hair's not a nest. You can't do that.
I know it looks like one, but jeez.
I thought it was rather dashing.
Thank you.
Oh, I missed you.
I missed you too.
Do you have any plans for tomorrow?
No. I'm sure I could clear my schedule up.
Well, I'd hope so. I have a gift.
What is it?
You don't get to know unless you show up.
Show up to...
Artemis and I are doing a little bit of a, I suppose, training lesson for people to go to. I mean, everything going on. Best for people to know how to defend themselves if they can't.
Oh, I don't know how to do all that stuff.
Oh, but you're perfectly capable of taking care of yourself, I see.
I have medicinal experience with medicine, and
Medicine
make
will
a
get you
mean
some
tea.
places, but if you're violently being attacked by a bear,
I'm certified
I
in
don't think
CPR
medicine will help you.
and first aid.
I mean, we could use a medic on hand in case somebody stabs themselves on accident. They could get a splinter, Mars. They could get a splinter. What will they do without your professional guidance?
Okay.
But also, I do have a gift for you. And who knows, maybe I could show you a couple of moves just to make sure you're 100% safe.
Fine.
Yay! And Toshi will be there, so...
Okay, you could have led with that.
I mean, if I'm gonna be there, you'd probably expect, right? I'm sure he'll be watching over everything, won't you, Toshi? Yeah, you excited?
He has such
Okay,
a
now
blank stare.
he does. No thoughts behind it. Okay, don't bite my hair. No, you do have thoughts. You do have thoughts. Never anger a spirit familiar, I swear. Oh, precious but deadly. But yeah, tomorrow should be fun, hopefully. I'm not quite sure who will be showing up, but maybe you'll get a chance to see some new faces. Or no one will come and it will be a pointless day, but you know, it'll be something.
Well, I'll keep that from happening, at least.
Definitely would be appreciated.
I'll protect your ego, it's fine.
My ego, I'm pretty sure Artemis only agreed to host it with me so she could stab something.
I'm cold.
I mean, it's quite frigid
How
outside.
are you outside in the snow with this? I'm sorry, what is this? Have you never seen a jacket before? Have you never seen a proper jacket before?
Have you heard of magic, my friend?
Have you heard of protecting yourself against the cold?
I have armor on. It's invisible. It's magic.
What?
I don't feel the cold. I have heat enchantments. I have a magical necklace that is imbued with like a million different enchantments.
Okay, do you understand how easy my life would have been if I had those things?
I put a heat one in the sanctuary, but it's so cold people still feel it.
Imagine it. Imagine that outside with no weird magic stuff. But about 20 degrees colder.
Yes, I am aware of how cold the northern settlement is, Mars.
Yeah.
I have been there.
You're taking the easy way out. I had to wear at least 3 jackets on top of one another just so
woe is me. I am a human. Woe is me.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go to sleep.
Oh, no, Mars. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You make do with what you have. It's quite impressive what humans are capable of without magic. But, I mean, having it is rather nice.
And we have no hoovers. Whatever
Have no
hoovers are. I'm still not sure what hoovers do.
You do know hoovers are a human invention, right?
Yeah, not in my town.
No, not in your town, but they are still a human invention.
That's what I
I
meant.
feel like the northern settlement has really gotten the short end of the stick because of how isolated you are.
And I'm from north in the northern settlements too.
Yes, that must be quite the predicament. How did you even get here?
Pure determination. And also, I snuck in a carriage of hay.
A carriage of hay?
Yes, I hid in the hay. It was warm.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure it helped with your hairstyle quite a bit. Is that what gave you inspiration?
Hey now. Pun unintended.
Well, maybe that's why Toshi keeps mistaking it with a bird's nest.
My hair isn't that bad, okay? It's kind of bad.
I mean, we can always brush it sometime. I don't know of any hairdressers in the valley, but
I don't know
I
if
mean,
I
I've
want
taken
to.
care of my own hair for quite a while.
I like it this way. Don't try to change me.
Oh, I never force something upon you, Mars.
Well, too
What
soon.
is that supposed to mean?
Too soon.
Oh,
Anyways,
deeply sorry.
You know what? I'm kidding.
I'm going to go cry.
No. Jay, please. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
I already
didn't
feel
mean it.
guilty, and
I
now
know,
you're
I'm
rubbing
sorry.
it in.
I'm sorry.
And I didn't even realize what you meant at first. And I am
I'm
sorry.
It's
And
okay.
I
It's
love
okay.
you,
It's
and
okay.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. It's okay. Mwah. It's okay. I kissed your forehead. It's okay.
Oh, kiss your forehead back.
Okay. You know what? I'll be there tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to seeing you, and I'm sorry for avoiding you.
It's okay. I guess I get it.
I know we make light of it, but I am honestly sorry. But
I know you are.
I'm always going to be here. You don't, whatever happens in the future, you won't have to be alone. Not unless you want to be.
And as long as I'm immortal, you won't ever have to be alone again either.
Thank you, Mars.
Sleep in a proper bed. It's gonna hurt your back.
I
And no
will.
one's
I
gonna be
will.
happy about that because
soon.
I don't know how to do massages. So that's the one thing I didn't practice.
Of course. Okay. I'll clean up my notes and I'll go get some rest. All right? Will that satisfy you?
Toshi, if she somehow sneaks out of this, tell me immediately.
How dare you betray me, Toshi? How dare? Okay, don't bite my hair again. Why do you
Bye.
agree with him? Goodbye, Mars.
Bye.
Have a nice day or night.
Okay, that went better.